Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. All right, we are going to find out what do people say about you behind your back. That's what we want to know. Spirit, tell us, what do people say about Gemini behind Gemini's back? Three of Cups in reverse. Four of Coins in reverse. The Creator's in reverse. Ooh, Gemini. Two of Coins in reverse. Three of Wands is coming out. What do people say about Gemini behind Gemini's back, Spirit? So, Gemini, they say that you're a loner. Alright? You stay off to yourself a lot. But you're also very generous. That's what I'm hearing. You're also very generous. You are... People are saying that you're having a hard time paying your bills or balancing things out in your life. Let's see. Tell me more about the Creator in reverse, Spirit. Why is that there? Yeah, people are saying you're having a difficult time. You're going through some kind of issues. It could be about finances. People say that you avoid conflict at all costs. Okay? Like, you stay off to yourself. You mind your own business. But you're very giving and you're loving, you know. But they're also saying that you need to do something else because you're not doing a very good job at balancing things. It could be with your bills, okay? Or maybe you just have too many bills. Too much, too many things that need to be paid and not enough money coming in, okay? Tell me more, Spirit, about the Creator in reverse. Now, people do say, yeah, they do say that you're very loving and caring. You're a nurturer, okay? But at the same time, people say that you tend to do things your own way. You don't do things that mainstream people do, okay? So they're saying that, like, I don't want to say it, but they're saying like you're the oddball. But guess what? There's nothing wrong with being the oddball, okay? There's nothing wrong with being the oddball. Look at, what's her name? Cyndi Lauper. She was the oddball. And look at her. She's beautiful and she's talented, right? So she was the oddball too. So don't worry about that. It's the oddballs that end up becoming great big stars and, you know, do things out of the box, right? Anyways, so people say that you're very giving. They also say that you're a very grounded type of person, good head on your shoulders. They also say that you're a nurturer. Mhm. People say that you are a psychic. Okay, that might be for one of you. Or you're very highly intuitive. Yeah. Okay. Not so bad. All right. All right. Maybe that's why they call you an oddball, because you are intuitive. And when you're intuitive, you're going to react because, you know, you're going to pick up on things that other people are not picking up on. And it makes sense, right? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, actually. So, for one of you, you may be a mother. This is something that they talk about, but not a bad mom. They're just saying that you're a mom. You're a good mom. They say that you're generous. Yeah, not so bad. Okay. I was kind of expecting some cheese man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I was thinking it was going to be something else, you know, but this is what's coming out. So, um, oh, okay. Well, here's some right here. Something's going on here. Okay, so they're saying that something caught you off guard. Something came in, like an unexpected bill or something. Something that might end up putting you in, like, making you homeless, right? Like, having such huge debt. So they are talking. They are talking, Gemini. They're talking about your finances, you know? More than anything, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have some nice things to say about you, but for some reason they're talking about your finances. And they're talking about how this is like in conflict with something, or you're in competition with somebody, okay? Ten of Cups is coming out. So that's not so bad either. So you have family support, you have a loving family, you are very good with your family, you will fight for your family. This is what they say about you. You will fight for your family. Maybe you have children, but they do say that you run a happy home. So the people that you do allow around you are people that are very well taken care of. Okay? So what I'm hearing is that they're saying that you just don't let anybody around you. That's what it is. You're a loner. But guess what? That's okay. Yeah. I'm a loner. I'm a loner too. So, yeah. And I'm okay with it. Actually been this way since I was a kid. Yeah. So, I'm hearing that you also avoid people. Yeah. That's another thing that's coming out. And this is what they're talking about. They're saying that you literally avoid people. You don't need that connection. It's not that you don't need it. I think what it is that you're just picky of who you give your time and energy to. So they say that in order for somebody to get close to you, that person would have to take their time. That person would have to, like, in other words, it would take a long time. It would take a lot and a long time to get close to you. You're not really quick and easy to get close to. That's what they're saying. But they do say that you're very spiritual. They do say that you're very loving. It's coming out again. Um, they are saying that you are going to come out of this financial bind because that's how I'm seeing it. It looks like a financial bind. So if you are in a financial bind, people are saying like, don't worry about Gemini. Gemini will land on their feet. Gemini will find a way to get back on their feet again. Don't worry about Gemini. They're saying that you will rise up again, you know. They are also saying something about this Ace of Cups. So let's find out more about that. What is that about? We got Justice card coming out. With the Ace of Cups. You know what I'm getting from this? People say that you're an authentic person. That's what I'm getting. You're also a truth speaker. That's interesting. You might be a tarot reader. This might be for one of you. Because a truth speaker is a soothsayer, so it's the same thing. So that's why I'm thinking that, right? So you might be a tarot reader. Okay. They're saying that you're a very fair person. That's another thing I'm getting. And an honest person. Yeah, that's what people say about you. You're honest. You're authentic. You're not a fake person. You're truthful. And you have a good sense of humor. That's what I have for you. What else? What else? What else? Am I missing something here? They say that you do take responsibility. So there's something about that, about you taking responsibility. That might be why they're saying that you're going to land on your feet and you're not going to be going through this financial problems for too long, you know? Yeah, that's why they say that because you're a very responsible person and you take accountability for your actions. Yeah. You understand consequences. So more likely you are you watch your money, basically. Yes, you're generous to an extent, but I mean, you're not going to give it all away. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're going to give it all away, but you watch your money, and then when the time comes for you to be generous, then you are generous. That's what it's saying. Okay. So far, not so bad, Gemini. Yeah, I mean, other than you being an oddball, I mean, I'm an oddball too. You'll be surprised most readers are oddballs. We're all oddballs in our own way. You know what I mean? Spirit, is there anything else here that people are saying about Gemini that we need to know about? Anything else? Okay, let's see. Knight of Cups. The ten of yeah, it's basically about your finances. People keep talking about it. I'm so sorry. Okay. For one of you, they might be even saying that you're having problems with the family, or you don't have family support, like, like I feel like this might be about extended family, like brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts. You do have a happy home with the Ten of Cups over here, so that must be like your children, grandchildren. At least that's what I'm getting from it. You know what else I'm getting? They're talking about somebody around you who's unreliable. That might be why this is coming out. Like an unreliable family member, spouse, something like that. Like you're having to deal with financial consequences possibly, or family conflict possibly because of that. An unreliable person in your life. Hmm. This could be like about somebody trying to get away from, like, getting away from the family. There might also be something about you, like, finding a creative solution with the Knight of Cups energy, like finding a creative solution, or finding your own way of getting your own emotional support from somewhere else. Maybe this might be something that you've done since you were a child, right? Because that's usually like a learned behavior, I think. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. They're saying that you're very mature. You more likely have been very mature since you were very young. So whoever this person is that's talking about you must be must be somebody that's been around you for a long time. Could be a mother figure that's talking about you. Cause I'm looking at the Empress card, so that is a mother figure. Okay, so maybe somebody older, an aunt, mom, grandma. Okay, that's the one who's talking here. They're saying that you went through a lot of disappointments and you were let down severely by somebody. Somebody promised you a lot and they didn't deliver anything. And this could be like a family member that promised you a lot and didn't deliver, didn't do what they were supposed to do, and it caused you some kind of emotional conflict. So maybe that's why you prefer to be by yourself, because you just don't want anybody to promise you anything. Yeah. So they're talking about you. You were dealing with a situation that required the emotional capacity of somebody more mature than you were when it happened. That's what I'm getting. So you were dealt with things that were beyond your age. So again, this has to be somebody that's been around you for quite a while that's coming through. It's also talking about that you had oh well, for one of you, this is just for one of you maybe, an unstable family life. So you might come from a broken home, mom and dad were divorced, or there was no dad in the picture, okay? Because I do see a mom on the table. So since there's a mom on the table, it makes me feel like dad must have been gone, okay? Yeah. So this person is saying that they're not surprised that you are the way that you are because of what you went through. That's what I'm hearing. So they're not surprised by the outcome of how you prefer to be alone. You might be the kind of person who gets invited to parties but you don't go, okay? You could very well be the kind of person who wants to stay in control at all times. And so the whole idea of, drinking or partying or anything like that could be something that could be, I want to say, frightening for you or uncomfortable for you, because you always feel like you need to be in control at all times because of your past experiences. Yeah, and I think that might be for a handful of you, actually. Hmm. All right, Gemini, this is what's coming out. Somebody is definitely talking about you, and it looks like it's a family member, a mother. They're not exactly saying bad things about you, so that's a good thing, you know? Really, they're just talking about what has made Gemini Gemini, you know? what has made you who you are, you know, about your past and stuff. All right, Gemini, this is what people say about you. Let me go ahead and get out of this. Follow me into the next reading, guys. I don't know what should the next reading be about. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Oh, what did I just do? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me think. Yeah, you know what I just thought of? I'm gonna do a future reading. What does Gemini have to expect in the near future? That's what I'm gonna do. That's the next reading, guys. So do follow me into the next reading. We're gonna find out what you have to expect. Catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment because it does help the channel grow. Even if it's just an emoji, everything helps, right? Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch me in the next one. Bye bye.